I was very frustrated while watching. There was parts of it where I was just like, come on. Like, like
What
shit.
part?
I mean, so many. Where to start?
Okay.
Just kidding. I mean, one, for example, was how, like, the cops are trying to do the investigation. They're about to catch her, and then somehow they
just
lose
make
their...
it out of the way.
Yeah. And it's not like if, like, they were getting out of the way. It was just, like, they just stopped.
Yeah.
That was fucking annoying and confusing. It's like, what the hell?
Okay, I agree. A lot of those moments were like very plot hole vibes.
Yeah.
It was very like convenient, you know.
100.
Convenient for the story.
Yeah, and again, just if you're gonna do that, do it right though.
So okay, I was conflicted with a lot of parts of this movie because technically, she was telling a story from the beginning, right? That was like the whole thing. So I was like, I guess technically with those kind of moments, I was like, I guess she's just telling the story. So it's not like necessarily something that happened as exactly like that. She was just saying like, and they like got away. You know what I mean? But I also was like, but visually, I'm like,
yeah. In fact, when it first started, I was like, all right, that's interesting. That's kind of cool that they're gonna tell it like this with the black and white and her thoughts, and I'm telling you the bride, you know. And then immediately, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like right before, like they move on and she's going crazy. I'm like, was she possessed? Was that the thing?
Yeah, by the author.
By the author. I was like, is she drunk? Okay, she's possessed, I guess. And I was like, this is whack. Sorry, I just didn't like it. I was just like, oh my god, this is gonna be a long one. But just immediately, I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Okay.
And
why though?
Huh?
Why? What made you feel that way? Because she was possessed? Like,
yeah.
what part of it?
I don't want to say it was her acting because I'm sure that they told her to act that way. Just kidding. But,
okay, so you just thought it was like, who would do this kind of thing?
Yeah, very like just out there, like, and I know it wasn't supposed to be like.
So the character was just far-fetched, in your opinion.
Yeah, I mean, part of it was she was annoying as shit. Right? Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't think I'm there with you on that one, but
she didn't annoy you?
I'm sure somebody.
If she didn't annoy you, she annoyed me.
Did she annoy the fuck out of you?
That's a good comment. Yeah, comment below if she annoyed you, or
Or
am
if
I
she
the one
didn't.
that's annoying for saying that?
Right. Honestly, vote.
Vote. Yeah. Who's more annoying?
Anyways, go on. She was annoying as fuck to you. The character was far-fetched a bit, I guess.
Yeah, but I guess part of it again was the demon thing. Or
Well, yeah. Okay, so you're also saying she's annoying as fuck. Like we don't know much about her other than she's like being possessed right in this moment. So that's what was annoying to you, or what? You know,
her.
She's like,
yeah, her antics, like her personality was annoying.
What part of the like?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of like little things where I'm like, for example, let me think of a good one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's been so long since I've seen this movie.
Last week.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like, fuck, I'm blanking right now, but.
I mean, you stopped this in the beginning of the movie, so like, what part of the beginning in the movie was like? What part of her
when she's just
personality?
going. I mean, again, I guess maybe it was because she was possessed, but it was just
when she was going what?
Going off on her monologue, basically. That's kind of what it was.
Okay.
And I was just like, all right, is anyone gonna shut her up?
My God.
Just kidding.
Are you? Okay. What? This is crazy because it's what part of the monologue was annoying. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's wild. Okay. I think the only thing like I can see being like frustrating to watch is like that you're thinking like, who does this, right? Like, who gets on top of a table and like starts going off and going into like this whole monologue of like. Did you understand the monologue at all?
And
I didn't think you would. So I didn't either. But
I'm sure there's a lot to it. But it was more of like, imagine being there and you're at the restaurant and then you're seeing that and like, someone get her, you know,
like she's drunk or something.
Yeah, she's
like,
drunk or
like
something.
This is annoying. Like yeah.
But not even that. Even after when they take her outside and they're trying to calm her down and then she falls, I was like, come on, this is crazy.
I think that was
It
the
just
point.
keeps. I know it was, but it was just like I was like, oh man, we're in for a good one. Because she comes back, obviously. Like you've
Obviously,
seen
yeah.
like we know what happens. But that's not even. I'm trying to remember what part was it.
Okay, I mean, at least that makes sense too. Like what you're saying, that like you're like someone's acting this way in public. You're like you're not supposed to be acting this way in public. Like,
Well, it's not even
your
that.
dog.
Yeah, not what?
Right?
Yeah, right. You're saying that, right? Basically, though.
But like control your friends or whatever, right? Like as in like.
Well, yeah, it's like not even like you're not like how long do you let it happen for? I guess.
Right. Why is everyone being like, what's she doing? As opposed to being like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah, like, whoa, you're getting crazy. Although they were all wild and out, which was also weird. I'm gonna be honest, like the whole table.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like the outside part wasn't as crazy as that table.
I think that was the point, though. No.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that's kind of crazy as well to me. I was like, what? They're wild and out, having fun. Like, okay, and that's another counter. Wouldn't you be like a little bit like, dude, what is this up with this table?
Well, okay, so yeah, I see what you're saying a little bit, but also I guess with context, this is a table of like the mafia leaders, people or whatever are there, and
Yeah, that's
all
true.
of
I
their
forgot about
like
that.
escorts.
There
you go.
There you go. Damn, that's
We're gonna cut all that out.
that's crazy. No, they're escorts.
Anyways,
apparently,
escorts. Point is that this table is supposed to be like,
yeah, I guess that's true.
So it makes sense that they're like rambunctious. What word would you use? I don't know.
Comment below the right word.
They were.
Guess the word.
They were being extra, and it made sense. I think, to me, in my mind. And then her like doing her whole thing. They were like all shocked, and they were trying to be like, stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little late though.
I don't know,
That's what I thought.
because
I
I think
guess
they were already like acting up, and she was kind of, I guess, one of the ones that would act up more than the rest, as they all knew. They were like, oh, here she goes, or whatever.
Yeah, you could see that they were confused too, and they were like, wait, what's going on? Yeah, I get that part.
So I think maybe to you, I feel like this was a disconnect from like reality for you, where you were like, I just don't buy this. I just don't buy that.
No, that's what it was actually. That's a good point. But again, even when she falls and like breaks her neck and dies, it's like, what? That also disconnected me from reality. Like, I feel like if you're gonna die differently, like more. I don't know.
I think you just didn't buy it.
I just didn't buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't planning on buying it.
Yeah, you were. That's why you went in.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other little antics I'm getting like, because they're killing people, right? Like,
throughout the story.
Yeah, throughout the story, accident or not.
Whatever, they're killing people. Yeah,
they're killing people. And she's acting out, and it's like another part where I'm like,
what do you mean acting out?
Like, she blows up, makes it so people, like, she should be fucking caught. I'm sorry, she should have been caught so many times.
Oh, like in the train, for example, when she starts singing and talking.
Oh, thank you, that's the one. I forgot about
Was she singing or talks?
She was just yelling and doing her monologue again.
Yeah.
her thing, which is like, lady, they just put you, like, you gotta be quiet. He just said it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, why? Or when she's driving really fast. Again, why she even driving? She's a woman. I'm kidding. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like stuff like that where it's like you're just making it. She should have gotten caught all those times.
Yeah, okay, again, I think that's like the little plot hole situation that I was...
Little. This one is little.
Well, I say little because maybe there's a lot, but I felt like... like, the point is more so, like, they're... Like, you're connecting it to, like, the realism. I guess it wouldn't happen kind of thing. Which
whereas like
some of it would, right?
Right, like, her coming back to life, perfectly fine. I get that.
Right. I think some of it more so like the table being rambunctious and like loud. That could happen. You just didn't see it happening. Whereas like I feel like that's a real thing.
Yeah, whereas, I guess now that you're saying that they're mafia, they wouldn't get kicked out. You're right.
But also, whereas like, for example, like her being loud in situations where she's supposed to be hiding. Again, yeah, like if you were like in your right mind, which of course where she's not, that's the whole point, right? But if you were in your right mind, you'd be like, I need to be quiet so I don't get caught and like either captured or killed, right? Like that's the whole logic behind it. And when that logic breaks, it turns into a plot hole or something like that. But technically, a lot of this was like character choice, like she was choosing to like be like whatever. Where like logic breaks is that she's not being caught, like whereas like she's supposed to be, because that's what would happen if you're loud in a moment when you're not supposed to be. I get you. again, for me, my conflict is more so like, I guess she's telling the story, and because of that, these rules don't apply as much because she's just telling a story.
So you were okay with the plot holes for that reason?
No, I didn't like them, but that's where I said I'm conflicted with like, is it because I don't like that either. I'm watching it like if she's being shot at, for example, or something like that, like kill her or whatever.
Or why'd you stop? You just straight up stopped.
Right.
Or like the moment you kill one person and like all of a sudden you forgot how to shoot.
Right. Anything like that. Any of those things. I also am like, oh my god, come on, commit or whatever. The thing is that like the author in this movie is a god, right? This whole story is just her saying shit, and that's what's happening. So I'm like, I guess in your world that's what happens. I guess it's just hard for me to like accept, and when I'm watching it, I'm not satisfied because I'm like, when I see it, I'm like, these things need to make sense still, from what I remember. Yeah. Again, I can't. You don't like the character on top of not liking the plots. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas for me, it's more so like
the plot holes. Yes.
Yeah, the plot holes are more the actual problem, and the other stuff is more of a. I'm conflicted on like whether or not I liked certain things. I actually liked the character, how like chaotic she was, how like, because it's I think the whole point. I mean, from what I interpreted, you get like this character, this woman who is like very like submissive. You could say like in the beginning, she will do what they're telling her to do again through fear.
I was like, she broke that immediately.
Because the author went into her body and did that. That was the whole point of the story. That like women or like she had to like abide by the rules in order to not die or get caught, and then like get killed or whatever.
And the other was like, "Fuck that! You're gonna die before that."
Yeah, and that was like the whole idea. Like you're gonna die before you let yourself be like toned down. In other words, like she like in her mind, right? Like she didn't want to do what the guy was like, eat this oyster or whatever, right? And she was like, I don't like oysters or whatever. But she's going to do it because they're making her do it, right? Whereas the author was like, no, you're not. You don't like it. You're not going to do it. That was the whole idea. And like that was like the internal.
That's where the Joker comparison comes in.
How?
Like, how? Like, you know, the Joker is like you fall in line. And he eventually, by the end of it, breaks and it's like, no, fuck that. And just kills the... But
I can see that.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
But
actually.
Why was it so frustrating? Because I was so frustrated back and forth. Like at certain points, like I get that the whole her being independent, but it felt like it was almost like making her whole free choices. But it was just like for what reason? No reason other than like I just do what I want. Which I
think that was the whole point.
I know, and it was like. So, like, for example, like when she becomes she's the bride, but not the bride of Frankenstein, right? Get rid of the Frankenstein. It's like, okay, but then why be the bride? And then at the end, like, you still like, wait, are you in love? You're in love, you want him back? Like, I was confused. So conflicting. I was like, what the hell am I supposed to think here? Tell me what to think.
Well, a few things. One, I was also conflicted with those moments because, so I understand the whole, like, I don't want to be told who to love. I want to be able to love whoever I want, even if it's someone who like I'm not supposed to or whatever, right? The whole point of it all is really that she gets to do what she wants. That is the whole point of everything, which that part I get. Okay, cool. But I also thought where at the end where like Frankenstein is like she's like, you're a liar. You're just like, he's like, I feel like I don't know you or whatever. And she's like, well, that's crazy because I feel like I've always known you. And it's giving back to like, you're just like every other guy kind of thing. So she walks out of the car or whatever, like, and he's about to get shot, right? I also don't like that scene because it's like she's giving this whole thing about like, I don't actually want you, right? But then he gets shot and it's like, wait a minute. I love him.
I feel like girls might be able to relate to this more, you know.
Well, obviously, like, it's a feminist movie, obviously. But not to this scene. I don't think it's specifically
to that scene. They change their minds so quickly. They just don't know.
God. I am not the person for this. No. I didn't like that scene specifically because I was like thinking like, yeah, you didn't like really at the end there, you didn't like him like that. I think there's
parts...
at
the end she loved him, wanted him back.
Of course, obviously. But her like realizing that he lied and that he really honestly also like he made her for him as opposed to like just making her and like then they happen to like know each other or something, like learn about each other or whatever. Like,
no, that was the whole purpose. Actually, he fucked up by not just telling her like, yeah, we brought you back so you could be my wife. He should have started with that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who am I? I'll tell you who you're gonna be.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be Miss Frankenstein, the bride.
You are my slave.
Yeah. Whoa. No.
No? Then what was it? Then
He does everything for her. If anything, he's her slave.
Oh, it's a kinky thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I had conflicts with that ending as well.
Yeah.
I
Also,
just didn't believe it. Like,
yeah, and also like the detective that the girl, another feminist thing, right? Like she's the one that ends up putting her name on the investigation.
right, she becomes the actual detective.
She lets them have their thing. As he was hearing, he's like, wait, this is a love story? I'm gonna let them have it.
Right. Well, okay, so yeah, see, I'm
like
so conflicted on a lot of things for this.
Is that
reason.
one of them?
Yes.
That was right. You should just got him.
Yeah. Well, okay, here's the thing. Like, if you notice, throughout the whole movie, like, you see little hints of, like, women in the setting where around the bride, right? Like, start, like, catching on to, like, what she's speaking about and whatever.
Yeah, feeling empowered. Yeah, I get that.
Or
Cool.
just, like, resonating with her, right? Just being like, wait a minute.
Yeah, which I didn't get. It was just like
what do you mean? Like, for example, like, in the movies when, like...
That one makes sense. That one is like,
so
all right.
which one didn't make sense?
So, I guess after dressing like her, that's the whole Joker thing, by the way.
I see what you're saying. Well, that was literally just, in my opinion, probably, what's it called? A metaphor to, like, the idea of, like, women everywhere just being like, that's it, we've had it.
I'm saying they could have done a better job at that.
Instead of just being so, like, obviously, like...
Yeah. Or, like, I just don't even know how they could have done a better job. I just, again, maybe part of it is not buying into the story to begin with.
I guess so. I think I also, like, when they started doing that, it started falling into more of, like, a cartoony thing versus, like...
Same with Frankenstein. He slowly started, like, losing it. Like, he was getting more and more crazy and ridiculous.
Into a monster.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I mean, that was the whole point of her influence. I get it. I know. I also feel like I don't know. Your reasonings for hitting it is a little off.
The plot holes.
No, it just doesn't sound like it's just the plot holes.
All right.
Because, for example, like starting a movement can have its own like images and like I don't know what they're called. Like they're just like symbols like that represent that movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like people use those symbols to like connect to that movement and be like. This is like the Me Too movement, right?
Yeah, but
like hashtag Me Too, right? That's what I'm saying. Like they could have used different like symbols, and for this movie, they just used like this and like the thing to represent like the bride, right? It's like that to me feels like it went into the cartoony route, which I'm like, okay, I guess again I feel conflicted because I'm like, I guess it's Frankenstein. It's supposed to be like a monster thing. It's supposed to be like that kind of world. It just felt a little. Like back and forth between like reality and like a tale, you know what I mean? So for me, that's where I kept like going back and forth, being like, I don't know if I buy the mixture here. You know, it feels like it's not like committing to like one or the other. Maybe I don't know if that's the thing. It just felt off for those reasons.
Yeah,
you know. But I did like like elements of it. You know. I did like her acting and her character, like her just being like super outspoken and just also just saying literally everything on her mind and just like with her like showing her vocabulary even like at first I was like, huh? What is that? Like why? But then I was just like
then you accepted it and was like, yes.
Yeah, I was like, as a part of this character just happens to act this way.
Right.
And the whole like also the thing that you did
kind of like Jimmy. You know, you kind of just accept Jimmy as for who he was. Got all the Jimmys together.
Yeah, I mean...
starting his movement.
And for anyone who doesn't know what you're talking about, it's 28 years later.
Yeah, the bone sample.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's with the Joker thing, where she didn't intend to make no movement. But the Joker, he didn't try to make a movement.
Right.
And then started the whole thing. And it's the same thing with this one. It's like he wasn't trying to start a movement. She was just... like you said, outspoken.
Yeah, she was just like, yeah. I thought like some of the parts that, for example, where she's supposed to be quiet and just wasn't because like she lets like the author in her head or whatever, or just like the person she's becoming or whatnot. I thought those were cool, even with the whole like she's supposed to be quiet, like shut up or whatever, because it's the whole point was like I don't care anymore. It's not about like what I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna do the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess to me it's just so frustrating.
I think it just the parts where it becomes like, well, there are consequences in that world. Those should play out, right? I get that where it's like it should play out, or if it's not going to, like just make it like find a way to make it more realistic.
Yeah.
Like why did it actually how did they actually get away? You know, how is it that they're able to, as opposed to just like they just got away.
They just got away.
They just got away. I get those parts for sure.
Yeah.
And then like there was also like a lot of like the language in general I just didn't understand, and I'm just not like literate that way. Like I don't read enough to like know a lot of the stuff that she was saying or that they were saying, and I also don't know history enough to know like if they were like talking about real people or just like people that were made up in that, which I think they were probably connecting this movie to like the real world.
Maybe.
But I just didn't know enough to really be like, oh my, like to have those things connect with me emotionally. Yeah. I just didn't know. And
was it exciting? I don't even think it was just frustrating. It was more frustrating than exciting. I was just trying to think like, was it at least fun to watch or exciting? I'm like, no, I was more frustrated and conflicted. Like, all right, this is kind of cool, and then I mean like, oh, what is going on? I wanted to like it, and I thought, like I said, like Frankenstein. Was it Christian Bale?
Yeah.
His acting I thought his was good. Like, did a great job. I was like, that's cool.
I thought they both did.
Yeah. Well, no, they told Jack that way.
Is it Jessie Buckley? I thought she did better than him. Honestly, I thought her character was great. I just think honestly, when I was watching her, I was like, dang, that would be sick to like be able to one day do that, because I felt like whether or not you like the character, she was like so committed to like the character, you know, like I was like, yeah, I believe you're like just like it just felt like a good performance in my opinion from her. I mean his was also good. His felt like super normal, like, you know, just a guy.
Frankenstein that's heartbroken and lonely.
Yeah, just a guy.
But then turns into a sloppy, messy. Just a guy. Those are guys nowadays. Some funny parts that I did like is at the end when the cops go in and they shoot her. They shoot her.
At the very end.
At the very end, when they shoot her like nonstop.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. But then the girl coming out and being like, "Guys, stop." Yeah, that was so funny. And then who's that? That was funny.
You thought that was funny? I thought that was one of those plot hole moments where I was like...
100%, of course. But at that point, I was like, dude, there's so many at this point.
You just
like,
fell into
it was just like, maybe this was supposed to be funny the entire time, like a joke. Like that. Like, I was just like, what? So that felt like that kind of vibe. Like, there gotta be joking here. Because it's so ridiculous, you know?
Yeah.
And the guys being like...
Yeah. I thought that part was like... I was like fine with it, but I also like that's one of those moments where I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're shooting how much and you see like 2 bullet holes on her, none on her face, and also
I didn't even notice that, but all I just remember was the
yeah.
It's just like, come on.
Should put some dance music behind it.
It's funny. Yeah.
No, I didn't really like
and
that.
Her pointing it out, like, guys, we had that was funny to me. It was just pointing out, like, yeah, what? Because at some point I'm like, what are they fucking doing?
Yeah.
You know, like another one of those frustrating parts where it's like, this is so stupid, and then when she points it out, it's like, okay, good, you get it then.
Yeah, I didn't like that, huh? And I didn't like that. And I also like when she funny. Gave her catchphrase, because she had the main character the bride had the catchphrase the whole time of, I would prefer not to. But she had a catchphrase. What was it? Something about her notes, I think. I have a hunch. And she said it at the very end. She's like, I have a hunch or something. And I was like, oh my fucking God, dude. What? You really turned this one into Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't like those kinds of things. That continued with the whole little plot holes here and there.
100%. But to me, because at that point I was so frustrated I just like caved, and I was like, you know what, that was funny. Like maybe, and then they made me think like, were the other ones supposed to be like that? Like,
you know, that's how I felt when I watched
like
Primate.
What the Primate? Interesting. Yeah, you did
Except
say
Primate is wildly different from this movie. It just because this movie had a lot of like like feminist like ideas and whatever, they were trying to like push something serious.
Right.
Primate was just straight up stupid and had nothing
It's
like
just,
serious to
dude,
say.
if you ever have a monkey, be careful.
They get rabies.
Just kidding. I haven't seen the movie.
It was fucking stupid, but at the end I like broke and I just couldn't stop laughing, and I was like, oh shit, this might be a masterpiece.
I'm giving this a 5. That's funny.
But yeah, I see why you like probably at the end.
It was
at
the very end
where
where
this has to be.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, okay, what the fuck,
Yeah.
But again, it was literally that very moment where she was like, guys, why are you shooting so much? And then who is this? And
yeah.
I get
it. Like the whole like women are finally getting into these positions.
Yeah, exactly.
I get all that, but it just to me was like, are you kidding?
And then the guy, obviously the guys being annoyed, like that's how they feel,
Right, like
woman.
Yeah.
But again, the frustrating part was anything bring them back to like, they murder people. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Although I think for her they did like the detective got to hear her story at the end, which also like you're really just gonna be like
that was the funny part. It's like just
no,
hearing...
she gives a fuck because it's like her whole story is supposed to like reflect like the like feminist struggle. You know what I mean? Like the idea of like she doesn't get to decide what her life is about or whatever, and so I think she kind of just empathized with that and was like, you know what, like you should get to choose what your life is. So I think it was like obviously I feel like a metaphor to a lot of things, but I just
women could get away with murder.
I think at the end also like her being like, I'm the bride, not the bride of like Frankenstein. I get it too, where it's supposed to be like I'm a woman.
Independent, yeah,
right?
I'm just independent. Great, but you're not the bride. Like
you're like so stuck on like the idea of like the definition of what a bride is, right?
Right, but not even that. It's also by the end of it wanting him back. It's also like, what?
Yeah, I did think it was a little bit
like
meshy,
Make your mind up.
I would have just been like, fuck Frankenstein, I don't need him.
Right.
And
there you go. And that would have been better, actually.
I would have like
make your own Frankenstein. Actually, that would have been better.
Chop him up.
Well, I don't think he chopped anybody up.
Well, he's chopped up.
Right. Okay.
Anyways, yeah. Yeah. Also, the whole getting shot thing too. I wasn't sure how to how the magic rules worked. You know what I mean? I guess science in their world, but like I didn't understand. Like, do they bleed now? Does their blood run now? And I guess like you saw some of the shots were like black, so I guess she just bleeds the black stuff that she like got filled with. But what about Frankenstein? And also like not only that, would that kill them? I don't know. I felt confused about a lot.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, same.
Like I know that wasn't the point, but still, like it had a role to play.
Yeah.
I mean, I still enjoyed it. I wasn't really frustrated. Nowhere near like how you were.
I was frustrated.
I was conflicted most of it. Not frustrated. Parts of it I was kind of like, are you kidding me? With like the holes, but aside from that, it was more so like okay. And then other things that I was like, I guess. You know what I mean? It wasn't really...
Yeah, no, me, it's the plot holes, man. I'm just thinking of another one, too. Like, when, again, being subtle and being quiet. No, let's get into this whole... They're getting chased by the cops. They go into the whole gala or whatever, their dinner thing.
Oh, that.
And they're putting up a whole scene. It like, no, you're supposed to...
See, even... Okay, so okay. That actually... That scene, that turns into a whole, like, dance routine. Those moments, I was, like, so confused because...
Is that in their head or is that?
Yeah, and I was like, no, there's no way it could be in their head because.
But then it wasn't.
Exactly, it was no, but it was real because like the shit that they were doing. But I was like, so that made me think like, okay, then a lot of these things have to be like magic, right? Where it's like the author's just straight up being like, and then they danced, and then more people danced, and then they got away. So that's where I was like, okay, so I guess I have to be okay with like them just like running away, but. I don't buy it. Like when I'm watching it, I'm like, I don't like still, even though I get like none of this can happen and it's happening. So therefore like I like this, that's what this world is. Mm-hmm. I still don't like seeing it. I want to know how they got away. I want it to make sense a little bit, with.
And the most frustrating part of it all, man, they never changed their clothes. And that's nasty. That's gross. They're dirty.
Not that they have like pus running down their like their body parts.
The next scene, they still haven't changed. What is up with this and not changing? They got a shower.
They
at
did
some
change
point.
at some point. She had a coat.
She didn't change. She added clothing and then took it off at some point.
Right.
Anyways, regardless, that's not actually a thing.
I mean, there's a lot of satisfying parts too, though. You know,
Like
when he kills both of the rapists, and also like the.
Yeah, that was actually. I was like, about time, dude. When he took forever and they're like touching her or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
You said he's her wife, right? This is how you. What are you fucking doing?
Kill them.
Yeah, literally. And then he did. I was like, good.
Yeah.
All right, good.
yeah. So there's at least some moments.
Or even in the theater when the guy's trying to like touch the girl and the girl's basically like stop it, and then she stands up with her. I thought that was satisfying too. And then obviously they're supposed to be subtle or whatever, and quiet still, which was annoying, but that made sense.
Right.
You know, it's like, you know what? If you're gonna do it, make it make sense. And in that scenario, it made sense. And then people are getting mad, sure, and they have to leave. It makes sense.
Right.
But
see that's
so
what
it's just they just throw in more of those.
Just change a few things here and there to like make it make sense.
Yeah, that's all. Like, come on.
I think it throws off the consistency of things.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna like make it like so that literally anything that you say is just like real, like the whole dancing scene and also her getting shot 1,000,000 times but never in the face, like it just also make that consistent, I guess. Make this whole thing goofy as fuck, or like super like like what is it, surreal, you know, like just make it like a fucking dream, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would have been good too.
It just feels a little too. It just didn't feel
cohesive,
like
maybe.
Yeah, cohesive. Yeah, I think is the word. Probably.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Nah, that's all I got.
That's all I got. That's right. Rapid ratings.
That's all I got to say.
That's all. But that's it, though.
Rapid ratings. We've got the plot.
What was the plot? 3. I'm gonna give it a 3.
I'll give it a 3 too. World building. I'm gonna give it a 3. Yeah.
3. I almost gave it a 2.
Casting.
4. I think it was solid. I mean,
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay.
Acting.
4.
I'm gonna give it a 4. Yeah. Editing.
3.
3. Yeah. Honestly, 3.
I just don't know.
Score.
I don't even remember. It's 3 again.
3. Yeah. Directing. I'm gonna give it a 2.
2. I'll give it a 2. I like the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jab it. Yeah. Enjoyability.
3.
See, I'll give it a 3.5.
I almost want to say 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll stick
I would
to
give
3.
it a 3.
3. 2 is like I wouldn't like it.
To me, it leans up a little bit more. You know, I would give it a 3.5 if I could.
But you're not. It's a 3.
Fine. 3 is fine. Overall, 3.
3. Solid 3s. We should change our podcast name to like 3 movie 3-star movie reviews. No, we're not doing
mid reviews.
Mid reviews
For
yeah.
mid movies. 2 stars. Adam. Do I ever want to see this movie again? I would prefer not to. It's a total nightmare. Even Frankenstein's patchwork body is more cohesive.
Oh, that's what you were saying. It's not cohesive.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that. But 3 stars. It should be 3.
Yeah. You're wrong. I would prefer not to. I think that's a good catchphrase, though, and slogan for...
I prefer not to.
Yeah, like, you know...
No, thank you. How about that?
No, because it's her preference, not as in... She's not trying to be like...
Whoa, I didn't say for her.
Right.
For me.
All
No,
right.
thank you.
That is yours. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay, 2 stars. Matthew. God damn it. They tricked me into watching that second Joker movie again. That's funny. Although you know you liked the second movie of Joker. So,
I really
and you
liked
would give
it.
it a 5 stars.
Yeah, and that was a musical, which is this wasn't.
Yeah.
So that's why I liked it. This was missing the musical aspect.
Right. Really tie me down to each and every scene.
Yeah.
Make that shit last. Okay, 3 stars by Matthew again. Oh, different Matthew. Duh. There's more than one Matthew.
That's funny.
Okay. Brain attack, literally.
Okay.
I don't understand, but you know,
I guess.
it's in there.
Yeah.
Okay, 1.5 stars by Jeff. Would have loved to add this into my "you're all wrong about this one" canon, but you're all right about this one. You're all right about this one.
Like all the comments are right.
You are all right about this one. I think everyone who's giving it a 2-star and below is all right, is what he's saying, because he has a 1.5 star on it.
That makes sense. All right, next.
Yeah, whatever. 2.5 stars by Harvey. Messy, but if the mess includes Christian Bale and Jake Gyllenhaal, I don't mind it. All right. I mean, that's just people who like celebrities that much, you know?
Yeah. I do like their movies.
Yeah. 5 stars by Maggie. Oh, they have stars on their name. If you ever see this, let me know how you did that. That's kind of cool. Maggie. Oh, and it's also like magic. Okay. I don't care what this comment is. I like it.
5-star
It is
comment.
a 5-star. And a heart. Okay. A weird girl's Romeo and Juliet. Or wet dream. Maybe both? You know what?
Let me take it back.
I'll take it back. Also, Romeo and Juliet killed themselves. This didn't happen in this movie. They got killed. 4.5 stars by Lillian. Great movie for women who love a cunty little curly bob.
I don't know what that means, to be
That's
honest.
the hair.
Oh.
You know what a bob is?
I didn't know what a bob
It's like
was.
short hair, basically.
I see.
And it's cunty, meaning it's like
She sucks.
cute,
Oh.
cool, fantastic.
Is that what that means?
Curly. Do you know what curly means? Did I need to explain that one? 4 stars by James. Brought my grandma to this movie. Told her it was about a mom finding the perfect bride for her son. Halfway through, she got up, called me a and walked out. Holy shit. Classic grandma behavior. Oh my god.
We have to bleep that.
Woo. Wild grandma behavior. But it's I don't know why.
You're like, but I kind of get it. I'm not with grandma on this, but I get what she's doing here.
No, I meant more like I get why he would bring her grandma if he knew she would do something like that. He's
That is
like,
actually
just
funny.
waiting, just watching grandma really.
Yeah.
Being like, you like that, grandma? Gosh, that's hilarious. 2 stars by David. What did I just watch?
What did I just watch? David, it's not for you.
Clearly. Okay, 4 stars by Lucia. Girls. Time to revive, resist, revolt. I think that is the message. I just don't feel like I enjoyed watching the movie like that.
I love the message, hate the movie.
Oh, that is it. We're done.
Yeah, we're done.